Like I told my friends at school, living in a motel is always exciting, especially during an alligator attack. To this day, nobody knows how that giant alligator made it up to the second-floor balcony of my family's motel on St. Pete Beach, I told my audience. The cafeteria was so quiet, you could have heard a taco shell snap. Maybe it took the steps. Maybe it just stood up, locked its teeth on a porch railing, and flipped itself up and over in a mighty somersault swoop. The thing was strong, people. Very, very strong. I heard Clara, my favorite housekeeper, scream, "Monstro! Signor Wilkie! Monstro!" "Run!" I shouted, because Clara's always been like a second mom to me, and I wanted her to be alive enough to see her daughter graduate from med school. Well, she didn't need me to shout it twice. Clara abandoned her laundry cart while that alligator raced toward the room at the far end of the balcony. And I knew why. The chicken. See, the family in room 233, a mom, a dad, 2 kids, and a baby, had just gone upstairs with a whole bucket of the stuff. Heck, I could smell it 20 doors down. The giant alligator? He smelled that secret blend of 11 herbs and spices all the way back at his little lake on the Bayside golf course, where, legend has it, he's chomped off a few ball divers' arms. Thinking fast and running faster, I made it to Clara's deserted laundry cart. I grabbed a few rolls of toilet paper and lobbed them like hand grenades. The TP conked the gator on his head just as he was about to chomp through the terrified family's door. That's when the giant lizard whipped around. He looked at me with those big bowling ball eyes. Forget the chicken. He wanted me. He roared like smelly thunder and sprinted down the balcony. I just grinned because the gator was doing exactly what I wanted him to do. While he barreled ahead on stubby legs, I braced my feet on the bumper of the laundry cart. I lashed several towels together to create a long terry cloth lasso. I twirled it over my head. I waited for my moment. When the gator was 5, maybe 6 feet away, I flung out my towel rope, aiming for his wide-open mouth. He clamped down. I tugged back. My lasso locked on a jagged tooth. "Hee-yaw!" I shouted. "Giddy up!" The monster took off. What happened next, you wonder? Well, I rode that laundry cart all the way back to the crazy alligator's golf course, where I sent the gator scurrying down into its water hazard. "And stay away from our motel!" I hollered, and I guess that gator listened, because he's never dared return. When I finished, everyone applauded. Even Ms. Nagler, the teacher on cafeteria duty. She raised her hand to ask a question. "Yes, ma'am?" "How'd you and the alligator get down from the second floor?" I winked. "One step at a time, Ms. Nagler. One step at a time." She and everybody else laughed. Yep, everybody at Ponce de Leon Middle School loves a good P.T. Wilkie story. Except, of course, Mr. Frumpkus. He came into the cafeteria just in time to hear my big finish. And like always, he wasn't smiling.